Hey guys, so this video is to introduce Rolling Help Foundation, which is a nonprofit 501c3 that Chris and I are putting together that we hope to launch the beginning of next year. So in preparation, we wanted to kind of put it all together and give you a peek at what it is that we'll be up to. So enjoy. We'll talk to you soon. Welcome to the Rolling Help Foundation. This is our virtual executive summary. This presentation is confidential and meant to be viewed only by those persons it has been directed to by members of the foundation. Okay, now that we have that out of the way, let's talk about the foundation and how we intend to operate and grow this wonderful nonprofit organization that we expect will help hundreds of thousands of individuals and families around our country. People who are suffering during tough economic times for a surprisingly high number of folks who are living below the poverty line. America had far too many families and individuals who were in need prior to coronavirus and all the economic and structural damage it has caused our society. Today, there are millions of people who never dreamed they would need to use a food bank or pantry, but they have exploded in number, and the banks are almost all struggling to keep up with the demand. So let's talk about our concept and what makes us different from other charities and nonprofits. Rolling Help will never be a huge organization with multi-pronged approaches to giving and distribution. Our mission is to identify the smaller cities and towns across America that have small, typically independent food banks and support them directly. And, as the name states, we shall literally roll up on the food bank, traveling the nation in a coach, and give the donations directly to the management on the ground. We shall seek out food pantries, of which there are 60,000 across the country, that are in need and off the beaten path, so to speak, and provide them with donations of $1,000 to $5,000. Our objective over the first year is to raise $250,000 and grow from there. And how do we intend to operate? We will have two channels of activity that are necessary for our success. Our first effort shall be focused on raising funds for the foundation to distribute to those in need. The other is to develop a dynamic and entertaining YouTube channel and work hard to grow the subscribership. The revenue from the YouTube videos we produce shall pay for the operation of the foundation, and 100%, every single cent donated to the Rolling Help Foundation shall be passed along to the food banks and other support organizations around the country. This way, potential donors never have to worry about the use of their contribution. It will all be going to those in need. The YouTube revenue shall be used for the cost of operating our coach, travel expenses, video production, and eventually management salaries. But those items shall never be funded with third-party contributions to the foundation. During our startup phase, those expenses shall be funded separately by the founding members of the foundation. Let's talk a little bit more about these two channels of activity, and I'll provide more detail. We will be using the 4+ decades of our founder's business experience, and this operation shall be handled like a business. Our business mission is raising money for the foundation, and we shall be using multiple different strategies. Today, social media and various other digital approaches provide tremendous opportunities in raising money for a legitimate, valuable cause. We can solicit the public at large through Google Ads, our website, and even a GoFundMe page. But what you might call in-house, we begin with a database of over 20,000 individuals, virtually all people who are successful in business, primarily in the real estate and financial services business. Many of these people own their own businesses, and some are in senior C-level positions with large profitable companies. We shall seek out small monthly donations, and on the other end of the spectrum, we shall seek out large contributions from companies who we have had past life relationships with. Perhaps they will benefit from a sponsorship identification in our videos or even on the side of our coach. The bottom line is that we have a significant audience to go to right out of the gate when we launch the foundation. The YouTube channel will benefit from the many years of professional marketing experience as well as social media and video production that the foundation members bring to this effort. The channel will provide entertaining travel logs as we make our way to each destination town and city. Personalities shall be developed. It literally will become a reality show as Chris and Tony make their way around the back roads of the United States, providing desperately needed funds to food pantries and those in need. We'll talk to those people, interview the operators of these food banks. We'll illustrate the needs of many, but also have some fun as we show our audience what it is to live full-time in a 45-foot coach. The good, the bad, and the ugly. In summary, it's a very simple concept. You might call it Robin Hood on the road. We will work constantly through our digital properties and even direct solicitation to raise money for the foundations to provide those in need in smaller communities across the United States. We will fund the ongoing operation through the revenue we derive from our YouTube channel. We can expand as time goes on by using other coach owners who are also YouTubers to deliver our donations in their coaches. But for the first year, the operation will be small with an objective of delivering $250,000 in direct support to food banks and food pantries who are in need.